Texas is about to host a culinary battle here on the streets of Austin. I'm Jesse Palmer, and this is Food Truck Face-Off. Over the next hour, 4 teams will compete for the ultimate prize, their very own customized food truck for 1 year. But before any of our teams can hit the pavement, they'll first have to impress our expert panel of judges that will select just 2 teams to duke it out here on the streets of Austin. But here's the thing. While each of our teams may have a passion for cooking, no one has ever set foot in a food truck before. All they have is this wild dream to own one.
We got this, yeah!
We are going all the way.
And this dream will become a reality for the team that makes the most money over 2 chaotic days of selling. So who will hold, who will fold, and who will take home the win? Saddle up, because it's gonna be one wild ride to find out. This is Food Truck Face-Off. Our 4 teams are about to pitch their food truck concepts and food to our talented panel of judges. His passion for food has made him the go-to guy for the inside scoop on Atlanta's restaurant scene, Steak Shapiro. She's the owner of one of Chicago's hottest restaurants, The Boarding House, and has years of experience as a top TV judge, Alpana Singh. He's an LA food truck pioneer who's launched the brand to his hit restaurant Slapfish internationally, Chef Andrew Gruel. Our judges will be looking for unique flavors, viable concepts, and solid presentations. So, let's meet our teams. Representing the Cajun Persuasion, here's Jimmy and Ashley.
People are gonna love our food because it's the best piece of fish you can put in your mouth.
This is like 100% what we're meant to do. I'm Ashley.
I'm Jimmy, and we're Soul Bites. We are a Soul Cajun team, and our main focus is catfish. These are our blackened catfish tacos. We're gonna start off with a yellow corn tortilla. We're gonna put a couple pieces of blackened catfish down. We're gonna take our homemade slaw, put a couple slices of julienne onion on there, a little bit of avocado, a little bit of cilantro. It's perfect. Most people eat crab cakes. We make cat cakes. With a little bit of fresh catfish, vegetables such as bell pepper, onion, purple onion. This is actually brought in from Louisiana, this catfish right here. I mean, it's beauty on a plate.
I was very nervous when you first came out here because I don't like catfish. But I love the catfish tacos.
I think it's right in a food truck wheelhouse. You got the flavors people want, you know, you wrapped in a taco, it's nice and creamy, and just tastes good.
A lot of people don't use it. A lot of people think it's a dirtier fish, a muddy fish, but it's really not. You just gotta know how to season it, gotta know how to cook it, and most definitely gotta know how to serve it with love, and that's what we do.
So I want to talk about the catty cakes here. The flavors for me are kind of muted. And the texture, it almost tastes like an omelet. Like it's very fluffy.
Like egg foo young.
That's the thing with seafood is you really gotta increase texture. I want something to bite down so that it kind of pops in my mouth.
I'm sensing you can cook, so what do you do for a day job?
Right now, I'm actually a factory worker. I own Jimmy B's bar for 4 years, and I actually got rid of it about 6 months ago because it wasn't appropriate for me to be working till 2 or 3 in the morning every night whenever I had my son at home. This competition's ours.
We're taking it, no questions.
Judges, please welcome Andrew and William.
I'm very confident that people will love our food, vegan or carnivore.
Good food is good food. It doesn't matter where you are.
Hi, I'm Andrew.
And I'm William.
And we are Bleeding Vegan.
And we're the common ground between carnivores
And vegans. Today, we prepared our signature dish, our Bleeding Vegan Burger. On that patty, we have beets, beans, quinoa, and some smoked and roasted vegetables. We've topped that burger with horseradish vinaigrette and some fresh gala apple. And then the second burger, our carnivore option, is our stuffed bison burger. It's got a really nice smoked aioli on there, some Bibb lettuce, tomato. There's a little surprise in the center of that burger, some nice smoked cheddar.
So, Bleeding Vegan.
Bleeding Vegan.
Is that a little bit of an oxymoron?
It is.
So, I mean, either of you vegan?
I'm a vegan,
Okay.
and William's a carnivore. We met at culinary school. We both realized we had such a passion for food, and that's what brought us together.
I think that your bison burger, that's got a great flavor.
Thank you very much.
I like the cheese in there. When you bite into it, you get that tang, that gaminess, and the sauce is really strong too.
The quinoa burger, it's kind of falling apart. Is this kind of how you intended it?
Yeah, it should hold together pretty well, but it does break away, kind of like crumbling meat as you can pull away.
Let's bring this back to reality though. This is a food truck. Do you think that's gonna scare vegans and vegetarians to cross-contaminate?
We plan on color coding everything red and green, so there is not ever going to be that issue.
Why don't you guys just flip a coin? Heads is a vegan truck, and tails we're making burgers, and let's stick to one of them because it looks like you guys know how to cook.
Why do you want to do this?
Because I know I can do it better than 98% of places I step into.
Especially in the Austin food truck culture, it would stand out from the crowd.
Let's take a trip to the Mediterranean with Patrick and Holly.
We really want this really bad.
This is our opportunity to change our lives.
Jake, hello.
Well, hello there.
I'm Patrick Crowley,
I'm Holly Crowley.
and we're the Meat Hut. We're gonna bring you Mediterranean soul food. My grandmother came from Lebanon. I grew up eating this food, and it's always been my comfort food. The first dish we're gonna serve you is a kibbeh wrap. It's a lean ground beef. Has cracked wheat, onions, and it's served with a braised cabbage. And this is called sitto's meat rice. Now, sitto is Lebanese for grandmother. It's the stuffing that you would find in rolled cabbage or rolled grape leaves. What we've done is dissected it.
I'm a little confused. I hear Lebanese, but those look like Greek letters to me. I mean, is it Mediterranean, is it Greek, or is it Lebanese?
Lebanon is at the tip of the Mediterranean, and Beirut is called the jewel of the Mediterranean. So it's not a far-fetch to say Lebanon is Mediterranean.
You're a Lebanese food truck. Highlight it. You know, get rid of the Greek letters. I gotta say, this kibbeh is fantastic.
I think it's great flavors, and I love the presentation on it. You can eat it with a fork, or you certainly can wrap that bad boy up.
The Sittos meat rice, I like the texture, but I want more meat.
You're the Meat Hut, so meat.
Put the meat in the hut.
Why is your dream to run a food truck?
There's joy that I find when you cook something for somebody and they love it.
The judges gave us excellent notes.
And believe me, we will take it in and step up our game.
It's East meets south of the border with David and Jed.
We have the food, we have the concept, and we just need the truck now.
I'm Jed,
I'm David.
and we are jalapeno.
Yo.
All right.
Hao means good in Chinese, and then we kind of merged it with jalapeno because it gives us that Asian-Mexican fusion. So Jed's gonna serve you a homemade gordita with grilled pork belly, an Asian slaw, and some cilantro. The second dish is a deconstructed Mexican peg roll with Asian slaw and carne asada. So the skirt steak was marinated in jalapenos.
Okay.
I'm not picking up at all. There's no heat. I mean, we're in Texas. You gotta bring the heat, right?
However, I like this gordita. It's got some bold flavors, and it's not a taco.
Right. All right.
You know, the gordita is a little dry for me, but that thing needs to be moist and melt a little more. Tell me why everything in here makes up for something that's gonna win against other food trucks.
Because there's nobody doing gorditas right now in Austin.
The world needs this cuisine.
I think as good as expected, definitely.
All right, judges, you now have to choose the two teams that will face off on the streets of Austin.
Let's talk soul bites and the blackened catfish taco. That's an item that we all believe in.
That's good Cajun spice.
But those catfish cakes, it was mushy. That was a problem.
It's like we're a crab cake, but half as good.
That's fixable.
All right, so we have Bleeding Vegan.
They're absolutely in the game with their bison burger. That thing could be a winner if they had 3 or 4 other burgers. I think they're just conflicted.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't mind the bleeding vegan burger, but think about the practicality of trying to run a truck with 2 separate kitchens when the one kitchen's already small enough as it is.
If you're a vegan, you don't want to go anywhere near meat.
Let's talk Meat Hut. How good of chefs are they?
I'm telling you, that kibbeh, probably one of the best I've ever had.
The second signature dish, the Sittos meat cup. I like the idea of having that all contained, especially on a food truck.
You just need some meat.
Most important thing's the foundation, and it's there, I think.
Get rid of the Greek letters.
And the blue and white.
So we got jalapeno, but what don't I have?
Jalapeno.
You got it on the logo, you just don't have it on the food.
I love the idea of the pork belly gordita, but the pork belly itself was chewy.
I don't know.
Is there enough for us to work with to amp up the flavors to make this work?
All right, teams, our judges have sampled your food and they've assessed your presentations, but only 2 of you will move on and compete for your dream of owning your very own food truck. So judges, who's staying and playing, and who's going home? So judges, who's staying and playing, and who's going home?
Our first team to advance has shown some serious culinary chops. The first team to compete is the Meat Hut.
This is crazy. I mean, we are home taught, and I look at how far we've come.
The future is just opened up.
Thank you so much.
So judges, who's the second team that's gonna be moving on in our food truck face-off?
This team has an original product that fits in well with the southwestern food truck market like Austin.
Our second team to compete,
Soul Bites.
I feel blessed, very, very happy, very pumped, and can't wait to get this competition on the road.
Jalapeno, bleeding vegan, I'm sorry to say, he won't be moving on. Now that our teams have been chosen, it's time for them to face off against each other on the streets of Austin. You guys ready for this?
Yes.
Well, I've got something that I know both of you are gonna wanna see. Your trucks.
Yeah.
Well, here they are.
Oh, I love it.
Oh my God. Beautiful truck.
All right, well, what are you guys waiting for? Go check them out.
Look at the size of this griddle. I can cook a lot of stuff on this thing.
It is perfect for what we need.
The whole thing is ours. Can you believe it? It's just the best feeling in the world.
We have been a couple for 2 years. Ashley is the most beautiful, fun-loving person you have ever met in your life. And she loves me a lot and loves my son. When I met Ashley, it was like the light at the end of the tunnel. I was going through custody battles. I was going through divorce.
When I met Jimmy, he started making me home-cooked meals, and my passion for cooking took off from there.
When I was 9 years old, my mother passed away, and I moved in with my grandma. My grandma really honed in on that I was a good cook and that I enjoyed cooking, and you know, my grandma was a big influence in my cooking skill. One of the things that we really do together as a family is sit down and cook. My son loves being in the kitchen at 3 years old. Food is a way that we have fun. It means everything to me to get this business going. I really want to show my son that if you want to do something, do it. You know, there's nobody that can hold you back, and there's nothing you can't do. I definitely want my son to be proud of me.
We're standing in our truck. That's so amazing.
My Sito would be so proud. She would be so proud.
I know.
We listened to the judges at our pitch.
We're the modern Lebanese, man.
We are the modern Lebanese.
Holly and I met when we worked together in the theater. We're home cooks, but we're also entertainers, and we're technicians and roadies, so we really know how to deal well under pressure. My main inspiration for cooking was my grandmother. My grandmother literally would say men don't belong in the kitchen. So I would peek around the corners and I would watch what she did and I would pay attention. And to see the joy that it brought her, I got the bug of cooking for people.
I've seen Patrick work his whole life so hard at so many things. I just know how many cities we've both lived in over the years, and by doing the Meat Hut, we can slow down and not have to go back to the lifestyle where we were at.
We have what it takes to do this. What's at stake is our future, our retirement, our life from here forward. That's what's at stake.
Soul Bites has nothing on us. You know why? Because they don't have skills like we got skills.
They're going down. That's all there is to it.
Well, all right, how do you guys like your new wheels?
Love it. So amazing.
Meat Hut, I see you've taken the judge's advice and you've honed in on your concept.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, teams, you've got 2 big days of selling ahead. Now, here's how it's gonna work. Whoever makes the most money is going to win their truck, but we're not gonna reveal your totals until both sell days are over. Sell day 1 starts in Republic Square. This is the place for Austinites to hang out and relax. Now, you're both gonna be competing head-to-head, truck to truck. All right, you've got only a couple hours until lunch service begins, and you still gotta prep and shop all your food before you're open for business.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have just 30 minutes to shop and buy all of your ingredients from the commissary behind you. So you really need to think hard about all the ingredients you need to buy.
Today we'll be serving our catfish tacos, which we offer either blackened or fried, and you get 2 for $8.
We also have our caddy cakes. That's also 2 for $8.
And we have our Ragin' fries, which are sliced potatoes with Cajun seasoning.
And lastly, we've got our Prickle Your Fancy sweet tea. and that is $2.
Today we will be serving Sito's meat rice, served in a cup.
We're also gonna serve kibbeh, which is a Lebanese meatball, and we're gonna put that in a wrap.
We will also be serving for a side tabbouleh. We also have good old-fashioned water for $2.
You guys ready?
Yes. Ready.
All right. Your shopping starts now.
Come on, baby.
Get out!
Spices.
Bell peppers.
Can I get 10 pounds of 80/20 ground beef, please?
30 catfish fillets, 30 catfish fillets.
Oh, I found the tahini.
Cornmeal, cornmeal, cornmeal.
Cornmeal.
We need cups for the meat rice.
I've never been so stressed in my life.
Get 5 pints of the Greek yogurt, baby.
I don't like this!
Cilantro, avocados.
How many do we need? How many do we need?
This is not fun.
Whoa, dude!
1 minute remaining.
Go, 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 go! Whoa! Oh no! Soy sauce everywhere.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's a good job, man.
I never want to shop like that ever again.
Where are cups?
You put them on.
They fell off.
We lost our cups because they fell off. What are we gonna serve our meat cups in?
I don't.
We are missing cinnamon,
For the meat rice,
mint.
for the kibbeh. I mean, it's gonna be hard to overcome.
Oh no! I didn't see boats.
Unbelievable. What do you mean you forgot the boats?
It was an accident. Forgetting the boats is a big deal. So we gotta serve our food on them. But I guess I'm just gonna get really good at origami.
All right, teams, you got to cash out, load up your trucks, hit the road. There are a lot of hungry customers waiting for you at Republic Square.
Are you okay?
I'm driving the truck.
Buckle up for safety, I'll send.
So you planned this out. Where's my turn? Where am I going?
I'm trying to read it. What about the mint and the kibbeh?
That's a tragedy. For the earthy flavor that the mint gives and that sharp flavor, I'm gonna add some of the parsley.
Think we're gonna be okay without cups?
That's all right. That's all right. We can serve rice in a wrap.
Okay, we forgot the boats. Maybe we could just make it look like a present, like kind of roll it on the end. I don't know. We'll play with it.
Oh, we gotta get there, Mama. We got some food to sell.
All right, all right, all right.
Do you see Soul Bites anywhere?
We were right behind them, and now I can't see them. What are we doing? What are we doing?
This says make a left. You're in the left.
I left onto where?
Dude.
I wish you'd just let me drive instead of using the map. And if they get there first, they're gonna get to prep earlier.
I'm a little freaked out right now. Baby, I still don't see Soul Bites.
Okay, just relax.
You know
This
what I
street's
mean?
coming up. I need to move left. I wish these people
Okay.
would let me over. Thank you, Mr. Cat. Oh, look, I see him. I see him. Oh. Come on, man.
Oh my gosh, we are pulling up to
yeah.
Republic Park Federal Courthouse.
This is about to get real.
Look at this beautiful park. This is amazing.
There you go.
Perfect.
All right, Mama.
I know.
Already open. Let's get the stuff out. Let's go.
Okay.
The Meat Hut, Soul Bites, come on out. Welcome to your first day of selling. Now remember, whoever makes the most money over the next 2 days will win their food truck.
Yes.
Yes.
But we're not gonna tell you your totals until both sell days are over. Now today, you've got 2 hours to sell as much food and make as much money as you possibly can. But today's not just about making money. It's also about the judges.
Seriously?
And they're gonna be evaluating your food, presentation, and customer service. Now, based on their evaluation, one team will be receiving a special advantage for tomorrow's sell day.
Yes. Special
That's ours,
advantage.
baby. We got that.
We got it.
You guys ready to do this?
Yes.
All right, well, get back on your trucks, finish up
Come
your
on,
prep
Mama.
in a half hour. You guys are open for business.
Mom, give me a lemon, please.
Okay, but I have my own stuff to do. So unfortunately, I forgot the boats, but I found a way to make my own. I think they're gonna be amazing. I grab our foil, I tear off a square, I take our grease paper, fold it in half, then I start folding up the corners of the foil to reinforce it, give it a little more strength. Voila, a boat. All right, good to go.
Today on our menu, we're gonna be serving up our blackened or fried catfish tacos, which we're gonna start with the yellow corn tortilla. We're gonna throw a piece of our fish on there, either blackened or fried. Then we're gonna go ahead and put some julienne red onions on there, throw a little bit of maupau slaw, piece of avocado, a little cilantro, a little squeeze of lime. All right, I'm gonna start working on the catty cakes, Mama. In the pitch, you know, the judges, they weren't real fond of my catty cakes. They said that they might have been a little bland and definitely were a little mushy. I added a little bit more flour and breadcrumbs to my recipe, and it really crisps them up on the outside and really gives them a nice crunch. They're gonna kick you in the mouth when you take a bite of them. In addition, I made a soul sauce, which is just a Cajun sauce with some cayenne pepper for your heat, your regular black pepper, your celery, your green pepper, and definitely got to have some garlic in there.
Pepper. Baby,
What?
I just inhaled like a whole stream of pepper.
What do you want me to do first?
Wash and peel the cucumbers, get them ready. Today we'll be serving kibbeh. Kibbeh is the Lebanese meatballs that's made with ground beef, cracked wheat, onions, garlic, spices. We make it in a ball and we deep fry it and we put that in a wrap and it'll be the best thing you've ever had in your life.
The kibbeh, we're missing the mint. Without that, they don't have the same flavor. But we're gonna chop parsley to give it that green, earthy flavor.
This is called meat rice magic right here.
We're gonna be serving Sito's meat rice. It's ground beef, rice, tomato, garlic.
Oh, I want to eat it right now.
Because we're missing cups.
And we're gonna put that also in a wrap. Fantastic. In the pitch, the judges told us that we needed to add more meat. No problem. We are the Meat Hut. We missed one of the spices, so I'm out of cinnamon. I'm just gonna go without because I think the boldness of the cumin and with the salt and the tomato, I think it's gonna still sell itself. I'm making tabbouleh. Tabbouleh has cracked wheat, parsley, tomato, onion, cucumber, garlic, salt, and some spices and oil. It's the most popular salad in Lebanon.
Teams, I see hungry customers. You've got 5 minutes left.
5 minutes?
I'm not ready, I'm not ready, I'm not ready.
Mama, please, I gotta get those catty cakes rolled and I gotta get them on the grill, okay?
All right. I'm going as fast as I can.
My catfish isn't done, I've got no tortillas ready yet. I am way behind.
It's lunchtime!
Lunchtime! Maybe it's lunchtime.
Come on!
Here we go. My heart is pounding.
I'll go for an order of the kibbeh.
$7, please, sir.
It's a really good feeling to make people happy with what you're about to serve them.
How are you?
Good. Can I get the number 1?
You want to do meat rice?
It's pretty hearty. I asked for something filling, and then like the lemon sauce, a bit of acid on top. It's just like a perfect meld of flavors.
Holly, both tahini?
Both kibbeh, both tzatziki.
This kibbeh is delicious. I love the crunch. The sauce is great with it, but the wait was kind of a little longer than I would like it to be.
Shout out to me while you're doing that.
Yeah,
Get it
okay.
done.
3 orders of the blackened tacos.
I'm not having any time to taste it, so I'm not too sure about taste. I know it looks good going out the door, but other than the fact that it's not on a boat.
I'm gonna hand it to you, but just it's not real sturdy on the bottom.
So I can make these 2 blackened tacos right now.
Good catfish, fresh. Got some good cilantro in there, big chunk of avocado. There's no muddy flavor at all. I mean, this thing is extremely plain.
Yes, these are the catty cakes.
Real spicy, some heat, and then the soul sauce. I mean, I'm not sure what their magic ingredients is, but it is awesome. Perfect. Finger looking good.
I'm so much more stressed than I thought I would be. Things are not going good. I have 8 orders over my head. Ashley's still taking orders. I'm so sorry about the wait, young lady. We're not feeling good about turnover times. It's taken us up to 20 minutes to get people their food today. They're not looking too happy.
Let me talk to these people too. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry about the wait. It's taking a few more minutes than I expected, but I promise you it'll be worth the wait. It's all about communication.
Got another meat rice wrap, squash and tahini, be $7.
Lunchtime's going crazy.
Is that Sophia's?
It is.
We have doors open, windows open, bags flying.
Oh, whoa, hang on. That's not cool at all.
Are we panicking? A little bit panicked, huh?
Excuse me, can I order, please?
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to the Meat Hut.
The judges arrived to check out the action. They'll be tasting both teams' dishes, assessing their presentation, and judging their customer service to determine who will win a special advantage for tomorrow's sell day.
That's some good-looking catfish.
You should try some as soon
I'm
as we
excited
get caught up.
So what you got going here? You're breading it to order? Yes, sir. You want to maybe think about sandbagging a little bit if you start to catch a huge line. So you want to get everything in one big batch, and you can just start tossing it out. So this is what I'm seeing. What's going on here with these boats?
I accidentally crossed it out on our list while we were shopping.
You missed one thing. You can't just run to the store. This is your restaurant.
How long have you been waiting?
We've been waiting a while. We're pretty hungry.
So I got some folks out there that were on 15, 20-minute wait times. You know, don't look surprised. So what's going on?
You know, first time in a food truck, just trying to get the rhythm of the lay of the land.
You only get 2 shots at this.
I know.
And you're leaving your customers with nobody to see. I mean, you gotta service the customer.
Sure. Hey, sweetheart, it'll work out. Just put your A game on. Okay?
Okay.
Two teams are competing head-to-head in Austin's Republic Square. Whoever makes the most money over 2 days of selling will win the keys to their dream, their very own food truck. The first sell day is in full swing, and while one team is pushed to improvise, the other is stalled by tears.
Just put your A game on.
There's no crying in food truck world.
Hi, what can I get for you today?
Now our judges are here to assess their food, presentation, and customer service. 3 elements that any food truck owner has to get right if they want to succeed.
What'd you get?
I can't tell. Open it up.
So you got the kibbeh wrap with the tzatziki and cabbage?
Yeah.
I mean, it presents well, don't you think?
Very food truckable.
It tastes a little different from the pitch. The flavor, something's missing, like the spice.
Not a lot of pop.
All right, let's look behind door number 2 here.
Cito's meat rice wrap.
So we heard this tremendous pitch about meat in a cup, and they forgot their cup.
No cups. This looks saucy right here.
There's a lot more meat in there,
Yeah.
which, you know, Meat Hut, hello, we want meat. But, you know, again, the flavor seems a little off.
One of the foundations of Lebanese cuisine is a whole plethora of spices, and that's what we're not picking up right now.
That's what we're not picking up. Now we have tabbouleh, so really fresh, light, and here you get just a wonderful marinade of lemon juice, the freshness of the parsley.
Yeah. Having that after eating this wrap, it actually makes the flavors pop more. Speaking of missing out on cups, we got Soul Bites. They didn't get their boats.
They'll never mess that up again.
They brought the flavor with these, though. They're a lot more firm. They're not as mushy.
Yummy.
That Cajun soul sauce is really tasty.
Yeah, it's got a good kick.
It's almost like a cross between a remoulade and a nice mayo. Let's move on to our tacos here. Wow, that is really, really salty.
They gotta scale that back.
Well, you know what it is. It's coming out of that blackening seasoning. They don't have the right ratio.
But I tell you what I do like. I like the crunchiness of the cabbage. I like the creaminess of the avocado.
What's worse, Meat Hut's blandness or Soul Bites going crazy with the salt? It's a tough call.
The Meat Hut Soul Bites. Time is up.
Ooh, buddy.
Well, all right. You've handed in your cash boxes, but you're still gonna have to wait one more day before we can tell you what your totals are. Our judges can tell you, though, what they thought about your food, presentation, and customer service. Here's the advantage that's at stake for tomorrow. A large light box sign framed with colorful lights with your food truck's name on it, pointing customers directly to you. So let's hear from our judges. Andrew, what sort of observations did you make today with respect to customer service?
The Meat Hut, Holly, there were times where you weren't even at the window, and there were some customers that were left fending for themselves.
Right.
Soul Bites, Ashley, you were stepping outside of the truck, you were engaging face-to-face with the guest, which makes your truck very memorable and someplace I'd want to go back to. The point for customer service goes to Soul Bites.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Alpino, what did you see today when it came to presentation?
Soul Bites, what can I say? When you leave your service container behind, there goes your presentation.
Yes, ma'am.
The Meat Hut, love the portability factor of your wraps. Just
Cool.
grab and go, easy to eat. The point of presentation goes to you.
Cool.
Thank
All right,
you.
high five.
Yeah.
Steak, talk to us about taste.
Meat Hut, let's talk about the tabbouleh. Really good job. Like those flavors. Also, you brought the meat. Just felt like the wraps needed a little more flavor, a little bit bland. Soul Bites, the blackened catfish taco, way too much salt. However, enough good things happening with the catfish, and the sauce was a game changer. Taste goes to Soul Bites.
Yes.
All right, mama.
Soul Bites, congratulations. That means you've won the advantage. You're gonna have your customized Lightbox sign delivered to you tomorrow.
Oh, yes.
For tomorrow's final sell day, you join the big leagues. You're gonna be competing against more established food trucks with loyal customers. You're gonna be selling in Austin's wildly popular South Austin's Food Trailer Park and Eatery at night.
What?
There is one more challenge for you both tomorrow. You've got to create an entirely new dish, a daily special to add to your menu.
Okay. I don't know.
Okay. You are kidding me.
Your final sell day starts in less than 24 hours, so get back on your trucks, pack on up, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Off you go.
We won the advantage.
Cannot wait to see our sign.
Right now, my stomach is in knots.
I'm already exhausted, and we have homework to do. I feel like I'm at square one.
We're definitely gonna make sure that we get our turnover times faster. We're gonna prep a little bit better.
And it's all about the boats.
Tomorrow, my plan is to be speedy and consistent.
With customer service, we can be more present and be out there with them.
We can still win this thing easy.
Soul Bites is gonna take this competition.
We're gonna win it.
All right, Mama, day 2, let's get this done.
Right.
Our teams have restocked, picked up missing items, and bought fresh ingredients for their new dish. They're now on the move to their second sell location, the legendary South Austin Food Trailer Park and Eatery, where Soul Bites will receive their advantage.
Soul Bites victory, here we come.
Oh, was that not crazy having to come up with a special the day last night? But hey, shawarma, chicken shawarma, that sounds awesome to me. I just wish we had gotten that sign. It's a big advantage, especially at night. It's gonna be all lit up pretty, and people are gonna go, ooh, what is Soul Bites? But then when they get there, oh, Lebanese food.
I'm definitely so excited to be going to working at the food truck eatery tonight.
Once they said it was gonna be for a nighttime sell, my first thought was like, oh, dessert. So you had the amazing, brilliant idea for homemade beignets.
This is gonna be amazing.
Let's just start the day out right. Get there first and
Yes, ma'am.
set ourselves up for success.
I don't see Soul Bites, woohoo! I'm taking that spot right there.
6,
How much room?
5, hold it there.
Meat truck has arrived!
Oh, the meat hut's already here.
What happened?
Yeah.
Have fun parking.
Oh my God, this is such a tight spot. How in the heck are we gonna get this?
I don't know. I'm really nervous.
Should I get out and help you?
I mean, can I even fit here?
I
wish we
don't
would have gotten
believe so.
here first. It was a pretty tight fit. Hey.
Mama, watch the tree, watch the tree.
Oh, motherfucker.
Whoa.
Day 2, here we go.
Oh, man. Look, you see what that is?
No,
Man.
sorry, you got the wrong lot.
Oh, it's
Hell.
huge.
I
Maybe we've
know.
been lucky and the lights will like burn out.
That sign should be ours.
Let's get to it. We gotta do this.
Oh, wow. So excited. Woo! This is gonna bring customers in for sure. Our new daily special we call Soul Bites. It's our take on a beignet, which is kind of like a Louisiana-style donut.
It's gonna be a dough ball fried up, and it's gonna be a nice, light, fluffy inside with a nice crisp outside. Sprinkle them with a little bit of powdered sugar, put a little chocolate, some strawberries on there, and I mean, people are just gonna eat them right up. Yesterday, we were really just trying to get everything out on the fly, and today we're gonna use our warm box to try and keep everything one step ahead to make sure that when they're ordering, we got that stuff ready. That's exactly the taste we're looking for. The judges really nailed us on the blackened catfish tacos. They said they were salty as hell. I just took my time and did a lot more prep, because I don't want to take any chances that my blackened catfish is too salty today. And guess what? We have boats.
Man, this chicken is gonna be so good. Today, with our challenge, we've decided to go with a chicken shawarma.
And the chicken shawarma is thinly cut chicken strips with onion. It's marinated in olive oil butter, and it's splashed with Middle Eastern seasonings, including allspice.
And we're gonna spice it up pretty good because we certainly want steak to have its bold flavors. Grill it all up. It's served in a wrap, and it's coming with its own fresh radish slaw.
and tahini sauce. It's gonna be molto bella fabulous. I'm remaking the kibbeh because yesterday we were missing the fresh mint and the cinnamon. It's gonna be amazing. Oh, will you check the second batch of the Citos meat rice, please?
Alpina says our wraps were very easy.
That way we can still stay with what the judges told us we did very well, which is the presentation of the food and the ease of eating out of the truck. Come on, let's go, let's go. A little bit more, come on.
The prep right now is flying. My plan for today is the plan of attack. Attack each thing that went wrong and fix it as quickly as possible. This is our dream. This is what we've wanted since we got married.
We just want to be in charge of our own destiny. Ready, baby?
I'm excited!
Team Meat Hut coming for you, Soul Bites.
Do you want it here, or where do you want it?
I don't want it across the door.
I am putting up wire for our tickets so that they will not go flying all over the place like yesterday and will not be so crazy.
Oh, baby! Come look at our sign!
This is a huge event, and we are so excited.
Let's go kick some Meat Hut butt.
Dinner is on!
Dude, dinner's on. I love you.
I love you.
You ready?
Let's do it.
Here they come, baby.
Hi!
Can I get a chicken shawarma?
Would you like tahini or tzatziki?
I'm feeling great. I'm at the window. I'm taking orders. We got the bags. We put them on the ticket line. I could pass them to Patrick in 5 seconds, and he could get orders out.
My dream is coming alive.
I'm gonna have the chicken shawarma.
There you are, my friends. Enjoy it.
The meat got a nice, a lot of flavors. The vegetables are nice. Austin's so underrepresented in Lebanese food. Fantastic.
There you are. Enjoy it.
Really good. Really juicy and really flavorful. I like that they wrapped it because it keeps all the juices from like getting all over my clothes.
So an order of the catty cakes. Thank you, ma'am. Okay.
There you go, Big Daddy. Don't forget to get some of that soul sauce, okay, sir? It's a crazy night. There's a huge line. We are getting this food out the window at a phenomenal time. Fried tacos. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, Patricia Soul Bites. The sign is really lighting things up out here.
The darker it gets, the brighter we get, and we're loving that.
Blackened taco and a raging fry. Let's
Yes,
get them out
sir.
here on the fly, on the fly.
Can I have the soul bite?
Soul Bites, excellent choice.
It's a pretty cool spin on beignets. They're pretty warm and tasty.
Like donut and chocolate and strawberries all together is delicious.
Yes.
We're halfway through dinner here at the South Austin Trailer Park and Eatery. And even though this face-off is all about the sales, the judges are here to see if our teams have improved from yesterday.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey,
How you doing? All right.
Going well.
All right, first thing I see, you got a boat right here. This is what I'm talking about. You coming back with presentation today?
Well, we're talking about.
You got batch cooking going, which is huge. This is 100% a totally different story right now.
Let's get into it. So the blackened catfish taco was so salty yesterday. I mean, we could barely eat it. Much better. You can actually taste the cayenne, Cajun spices, the black pepper.
This is how you win in Austin.
Much nicer in a boat.
Yeah.
So the daily special from Soul Bites was, well, they're Soul Bites. It's crunchy, it's flaky, buttery.
How about not having to go to another truck to get a dessert?
Yeah, maximize the dollars.
In one day, they turned that truck around.
Hey,
good.
Hi.
Feeling good.
Wow, this is fancy schmancy.
yeah.
I gotta say, you know, the most overwhelming sense that I'm getting from this food truck is the smell of spices.
Yes.
Smell this. It smells terrific in here. Why don't you
Oh,
try
nice.
that? So this is the daily special for the Meat Hut. So they did chicken shawarma.
Really good karma on the chicken shawarma.
There's spice. There's this wonderful Mediterranean, Middle Eastern flavors. I mean, you can taste the cinnamon, the cumin.
I saw a lot of people walking around with the daily special with a smile on their face.
All right, so I'm going into the kibbeh now, which I love. Their kibbeh, remember I was like one of the best
yeah,
kibbehs
this
I've
is your
ever
thing.
had. I was so bummed that it fell short.
It hurt me for you.
There it is. The kibbeh is back.
Flavors pop and the fresh herb.
It's like yesterday never happened. The Citos meat fries. This is a dish we've had issues with. You know, it's either not enough meat or it's too bland. Third time's a charm, they say.
Talk to me.
Now that's meaty.
I don't have anything bad to say about either of them.
This is one tight race.
Time is up. Windows are closed.
Your grandmother would be so proud.
I know.
This experience reaffirmed that we do want to do this over and over again.
Moving out of theater and moving into the food truck is really our dream. What's at stake is our future. That's what's at stake.
I really can't wait until the day that I win that truck, so that way I can pull my son over to it and show him what Daddy did. Daddy told you he was gonna win the truck. Look, there's a truck. Daddy did it. I'm gonna win that truck for my son.
The second and final day of selling is over. Time now to reveal a winner.
I want this more than I've wanted anything, and after doing it, it's feeding the desire.
It's so close, I feel like I'm rolling in the truck already, I tell you what.
Before we announce a winner, let's first hear from our judges.
Holly and Patrick, I love Lebanese food. I gotta say, your kibbeh is probably one of the best I've ever had. Which is why I was so disappointed on that first sell day with the kibbeh. It was so dry, it was bland. But by the time the night market rolled around, the flavors are back. It smells terrific in here.
Thank you.
And that chicken shawarma was just absolutely mouthwatering.
Jimmy and Ashley's soul bites on that first steak. It was a lame effort. Why am I eating off a tin foil? Come on. But I gotta tell you, within 24 hours, wow, great innovations, and what can I say? Cajun soul sauce. You could dip a sneaker in there and it would taste delicious. I love that stuff.
But in the end, this competition's about who made the most money over the last 2 days. Let's reveal your totals. Soul Bites, on day 1, your total was $321. The Meat Hut, on day 1, your total was $226. Soul Bites, after 2 days of selling, your final total was $969. The Meat Hut, after 2 days of selling, your final total was $711. That means Soul Bites, Ashley and Jimmy, you've just won the keys to your very own customized food truck.
I can't believe it. Oh my God.
Holly and Patrick, you guys have really, really unique flavors. I think it's perfect for Austin, honestly. Keep on trucking.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Win or lose, we were ready to make the change.
It's still our dream.
We're gonna forge ahead, and the Meat Hut will be in Austin, Texas shortly.
Congratulations, man. Great job.
Thank you.
Soul Bites! Somebody take these keys. There are hungry customers waiting for you. Off you go.
Yes! 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 After all the hard work, all the dedication, all the blood, sweat, and tears, feels 100% worth it. This is official.
Yeah, this is blowing my mind right now. We're hitting the road. We're gonna go ahead and feed the world one soul at a time, starting right now. It feels so right.
We came a long way, but it was all worth it. I cannot wait to drive that truck home to my son.